Okay, let's get this started. I've been looking forward to creating a YouTube video on this topic. My top 5 tips on how I can help you become a funded trader. In the trading space at the moment, funded accounts are absolutely huge. Why would you not want one? It's free money. You can start getting those big withdrawals, those sizable withdrawals in the thousands of pounds, thousands of dollars, whatever currency you're trading in, by getting a prop funded account, right? I love them. I think they're fantastic. I've been funded multiple times by multiple firms. I recently completed 200K challenges within 2 weeks. So I've got a lot of experience in this game. I've also took 3 retries to get a funded account. I've also given a funded account back because I hit the daily drawdown limit. So I've got a lot of experience with a lot of different companies, and it does really come down to these top 5 tips I'm going to share with you now. But before I do that, there's a few things you have to consider. First of all, the timing of the markets is completely out of your control. So we can't see into the future. So starting, whenever you decide to start, there is a bit of luck involved. So if you start at a time when your strategy is not going to perform very well because the market's giving you shit opportunities, you're not going to pass. All right? Don't beat yourself up after that. A lot of people are doing this. They're failing a challenge, then they're seeing people on social media, in their training community, in forums, chat rooms, whatever it is, passing, and they haven't passed yet, and they feel fucking shit about themselves. You've got to man up. You can't feel shit about yourself because market timing plays a crucial role. I passed in 5 days before because the markets were fantastic. Then another time it took me 3 retries, 3 months to get one because the markets weren't as good. I was making profit every single month, but I just wasn't hitting that 8 to 10% that I had to hit. So guys, do not get down. Market timing is important. A couple of my tips that I'm going to give you are going to help with that as much as it possibly can, all right? Second of all, you need to remember, these prop firms do not want you to win. Believe me, and any prop firm that's watching this, please prove me wrong. Send me some sort of real documentation to prove me wrong as to what I'm about to say. Prop firms only make money from the challenge fees. So don't forget, the statistics are roughly 90% of traders fail. So 90% of traders that are taking prop firm challenges are failing, which means the company gets to keep the fee that they paid. That fee then pays out the winning traders, which is such a small, minute amount. So the winning traders aren't even trading real capital. It's all demo. And they just get paid out by the traders that are failing challenges. So no one is trading real money whatsoever. If they were, these prop firms would have hundreds and hundreds of millions, if not billions, under management to be able to afford to fund all these people, right? So it's not real, but who cares? You're gonna get paid for your performance anyway, whether it's real money or not, you still get paid real money. That's all that matters, right? But knowing that piece of knowledge I just told you, these prop firms do not want you to win. So you have to learn to play the game to become a winner. And that's what these 5 tips are gonna help you with. First tip number 1, you have to make sure you are ready. Because going to get 100K, 200K, 300K, 400K under management sounds absolutely fantastic. You're chomping at the bit. You are very keen to get this money. You're thinking about getting a 10% withdrawal in a 200K account. You're gonna have 20 G's in a couple of months. You think that's great. But if you're not ready to take a challenge, you're gonna fail. You've just lost yourself nearly £1,000 because that's what a 200K account costs, right? Just under £1,000. So you're gonna lose that 100%, hands down. So how do you make sure you're ready? Well, obviously you need a trading strategy, all right? You're not stupid, you know. You've most probably got a trading strategy, right? You have, right? You've got a trading strategy. Please tell me you got a trading strategy, otherwise you're gonna fail instantly. But you got a trading strategy. So now what you need to do, you need to test that trading strategy against the prop firm rules. So you need to go to ftmo.com, go on their website, and you can take a funded challenge free trial. You can take the free trial, you can test your strategy and see how good you perform under these trading conditions, because it's a different mindset game when there's rules involved. It's also a different mindset game when you're trading to get a big amount of capital under management, which is most probably going to be a life-changing amount of money, because this sort of capital can help you leave your job. That means it's a lifestyle change. So it's a life-changing amount of money. All right, so first of all, step 1, you have to make sure that you are mentally and technically prepared with a strategy to be able to beat this challenge. So go to ftmo.com and take a free trial challenge. Step 2, okay, tip number 2. This is one that I use personally And I know many other traders that are now using this tip, and it's working fantastic. This is the tip which is going to help you with market timing. Stagger the account. So if you've got enough money to pay for a 100k account, buy two 50k accounts. Start one week and maybe start one a week or even 2 weeks later. Stagger them. This is going to increase your chances of becoming a funded trader. Because if the markets aren't that good on the first challenge, you may be able to get a free retry, or even if you fail that one, it doesn't matter. You still got a second one on the go, which the market conditions are likely going to be better because the markets don't say shit for a long period of time, right? It cycles. Bang, you've just got 50k, lovely. Then you can take another one and keep alternating and staggering them. This is a numbers game, right? By the time you've paid for a few challenges, your first withdrawal is going to cover all them costs and some. Plus you get a free refund of what you paid for the challenge when you finally pass. So you've got to think about this as a numbers game, and don't get down if you fail your first one, because that's completely normal. And like I said earlier, sometimes the markets just aren't kind for a month. So don't get down if you don't pass. But stagger the accounts is a great idea, and it works fantastically. That's why I passed 200Ks within 2 weeks just the other month. Tip number 3. Now this is a big mistake a lot of traders are making. They're buying accounts that they can't really afford. So let's say you want to get a 200k account. It's between 800 and £1,000 depending on which company you go with, right? If that 800 to £1,000 is everything you've got, you cannot afford to lose this money. You have to pass. You are not in the right mindset, brother, to take this challenge. You are going to fail. You're going to be stressed. You're going to be watching every single trade. So only buy a challenge where you're happy to lose that money. Because if you don't care about that money, your trading is going to be so much better. Your trading is going to be on point. You have to not care about the money that you paid for the challenge. So if 300 quid, you don't really care about 300 quid in your life, go and buy a 300 quid challenge. If you're happy to lose 500 quid, go and buy a £500 challenge, all right? It's so important that you don't put your last dollar on these challenges, because you will be stressed and you will fail. Tip number 4, play the game. There's free retries that you can take here, so you don't have to have a big Hail Mary towards the end of the challenge if you're not near the percentage marker that you need to achieve. So use the free retries, play the game. You've got to look at your time to percent ratio. So if you've got 4 days left and you've got like 5% to get still, for example, you've got to say to yourself, well, look, I can take a few trades here because I've still got, let's say you've got a 10% target, I've got 5% to play with. Great, I've got 4 days left. Okay, I'm happy to go down to 1% worst case. So I can take a couple of maybe 2% risk trades and see if I can get it up there quickly. That's fine. You can do that. You're playing the game. You're using a percentage that you've got in the bank. So no matter what, if you go down to just plus 1%, you've got yourself a free retry, right? So you can use that buffer to try and get over the line. If you don't get over the line, it's not a problem, because what you're doing here, you're looking at your time to percentage ratio. So either you get 5%, you've got to try and achieve in 4 days, or you can have another 30 days to hit your 8% or your 10%, depending on what company you've gone with. So the 30 days is a lot more, right? So the ratio is better for you. The only thing which can make you not do that is because you're in a rush. And that's when you fuck up, when you try and rush it because you want the money now. 4 days, fuck it, I'm gonna have a go. And you start going in big. You lose your buffer. You then go into a minus. You've failed the challenge. You've lost your challenge fee. You're now in with the other 90% bin. Don't go in with the other 90%. You've got to think differently if you want to win. So you've got to think to yourself, I don't care how long this takes me. I'm playing the game. I'm not going to keep giving fees to these companies and let them keep take my money. That's what they want me to do. Don't let them play you. Play them. Use their rules. If you can get a free retry, you haven't got long left, and you haven't got much of a buffer, take the free retry. Think about it. It makes perfect mathematical sense. You've now got 30 days to get 8% again. Beautiful. So use their rules, play the game. Tip number 5. This is going to sound so obvious when I say it, but you won't believe how many people do this. Stop taking fucking stupid trades. People get on the challenge, they haven't really got a strategy, they think this is going to be easy, 8%, 10% in 30 days, piece of piss. They start chucking on 50 lots, 30 lots, 20 lots, just taking stupid trades. What happens? That's the fee gone. They're back in the 90% bin with the other traders. They come back again. I want to take another challenge. I'll do a bigger one this time. I'm going to do it. This trade looks good. They haven't looked at any confluences. They're not using a professional automated trading system like NextGen, which is what I use. They're just jumping in, lunging in. They're taking stupid trades. And that is why these prop firms exist. Because of people like that. They keep losing their fees, losing their fees, losing their fees. People like that are paying out people like me and the other successful traders. Without them, there wouldn't be a prop firm. So we do need those people, right? But don't be one of them. Don't fall into that 90% category of stupid traders that are just chucking on big lot sizes and just gambling, trying to wing it. Also, I've seen traders do this and they have passed. They fluked it. They've passed, right? Then they failed phase 2. I've seen people fluke both phases 1 and 2, then they straight away they give the account back within a week. Literally within a week. They didn't even get one withdrawal. So they still lost their fee. They didn't even get a withdrawal. You only get your fee back once you get your first withdrawal. So you need to think long term, right? Don't take stupid trades. So the top 5 tips are, go to ftmo.com, test your skill set, see if you can pass these challenges under these rules. Tip 2, stagger the accounts. Increase your odds of passing. Tip 3, don't buy an account you can't really afford. There's no rush. If you get a smaller account, use the withdrawals from that to then buy bigger accounts. Compound your earnings. Tip 4, play the game. They don't want you to win. Use their rules against them. Play the game. Tip 5, don't take stupid trades. Follow these tips, get a good strategy. A good strategy. Follow these tips and you will pass. You will get funded 100%. Just don't fall into that 90% bin with all the traders that are failing. You can do this. You just got to be disciplined. You just got to follow the rules, follow my 5 steps, stick to your strategy, and you will pass. If you want to check out how I trade and the traders that I've trained, head over to my website, thegoldensuite.com. You take a 7-day free trial. It's nice and easy, no credit card details required, and you can access my course for free there. Drop me a message once you're in the Discord chat room and let me know where you're at with your trading, and we'll see if we can help you get funded as well. I'll speak to you soon.